Hello guys, welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo, and today we're gonna watch Death Parade episode 9. So last time guys on Death Parade. So last episode we had two new guests at the Quindecum. Um, Tatsumi, who was the detective, and Shimada, who is this teenager. Well, he's not a teenager, I think he's in his 20s. Anyways, Decum, he was startled at first, or a little confused when he got the information that he's getting, two new guests, because he was informed that, there was a murderer, and he never judged anyone who has killed before. But obviously, this was another, test from, what's her name, Nana, or whatever her name is. So they started playing this game, air hockey. Seemed, simple enough, and they both seemed like good people, and I was like, which one of them killed someone? And then we found a knife in Shimada's bag, and I was like, wow, really? He's the one who was a killer? And then we quickly learned that maybe both of them are killers, because we got a backstory into Tatsumi as well, which showed about his wife, and how they were together, and then him coming home to finding her dead body, that she was murdered by someone. So he says that he wants to find the killer and kill him, but maybe he already did it. I'm not quite sure. Then we had Shimada, who he has a younger sister because they were orphans when they were young. He pretty much raised her, and they have that connection. And he returned home one day, and I think she was just starting either high school or college, and she was beat up badly and maybe even raped. So and he knows that there was like a stalker that's been bothering her, so he knows who it might be, and he wants obviously justice. So maybe he already took justice, maybe that's the knife, maybe not, I don't know. But honestly, I'm hoping that none of them get sent to the void, because at least for me, I can justify both of their actions. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what conclusion does Decum come to. Also, the girl with the black hair, she wanted the information, she wanted the memories as well, she wanted to know what was going on, and Decum put in the request, and they granted her access to all the memories of Tatsumi and Shimada. So it's gonna be, I don't know what she can do, but she can maybe influence Decum one way or another. So anyways, enough talking guys, let's dive into it and see what's going on. Here we go.
What are you planning to do to the bastard when you find him?
Well, honestly, I wouldn't mind torturing him. But I think I can settle for killing him instead.
I admire your honesty. And I agree. His death would make the world a better place. Some people need to be put down.
Exactly.
That's what they're like. The memories of the dead.
So you're a detective who endorses murder?
It's taking out society's trash. Most of the cases we handle in the investigative division are so vile they'd shock the crap out of you. You ask me, these perps can barely be considered human. I'm not saying this as a detective. I'm saying it as one human to another.
Oh shit. Shit. So he killed him, but the other guy probably wounded him enough that he eventually died.
What's wrong, kid? What the hell are you doing with that thing?
I don't understand. I already killed the man.
I want them to die for what they did to me.
Them? There was more than one?
Shit.
There was a man. He just watched. I think they were friends.
I tell you guys, honestly, if my sister said that,
One guy is dead, but it's not over.
people
There
would
was
be
another bastard there.
dying. So yeah, for him,
Are you okay?
yeah.
Please, don't kill me!
I wonder if it's going to turn out that one of them killed the wrong person.
I killed him. It's over.
Thank you.
Hey, Tatsumi! You're alright, aren't you?
Yeah, kid, I'm fine. Let's just keep playing, okay?
What are you talking about? The game doesn't matter anymore. I forfeit.
Like you said before, your revenge isn't complete yet.
Well, no. But if it means putting you through this, then...
Don't wuss out on me now.
Uh,
Don't you get it, Shimada? You have to finish this guy, or else he'll just do it again.
I know that.
Some epic air hockey. That's that guy who... Oh yeah, I forgot they ran into each other, didn't they? Or maybe not. Oh, did he find Shimada's body here as well?
The game
Shimada
is complete.
killed
Mr.
him?
Shimada wins 6-4. Our congratulations to you.
Someone whacked the detective from behind.
That's it. Shimada. So, you're Sai Shimada's older brother.
Hold on, you know my sister?
I mean, following their deaths, people are sent to either heaven or to hell. You see, this is the Tribunal of the Soul,
Tribunal of the Soul. That's quite a
I'm
name.
surprised Shimada didn't
and I'm the designated arbiter.
realize it yet.
I am resting. You still cannot remember.
See, Shimada, you've forgotten something pretty important. I'm guessing you don't remember doing this, huh?
Oh shit, he did it.
Coming back yet? You stabbed me.
Want to go.
Do you think it was his friend? Tatsumi should have announced himself as well. And he killed him.
It's over, Sai. I did it. I got them both.
Damn.
I gotta say, I wish you'd at least have used a different knife to do it. The worst part about all this is knowing that that bastard's blood got inside my body. That bothers me a lot more than getting killed does.
Just taking it better than I expected.
Been keeping an eye on him.
You mean you were there the whole time? You just watched it happen?
Of course, I had to watch.
Oh shit,
Just hold
watch him.
still, bitch! Don't move!
See, I don't agree with that. What do you mean you had to watch it? You could have did something about it.
There was a man. He just watched.
That's fucked
I
up.
think they were friends.
You're a detective, you have a fucking gun, shoot him.
But why? Why the hell did you stop him, you bastard? How could you stand there and do nothing? Why did you even try to help my sister? You could have saved her, couldn't you?
But if I had stopped him, I couldn't have killed him.
Says what? How?
Couldn't have killed him? What?
Call it meting out punishment. No. Passing judgment, that's better. You can't judge a criminal unless there's a victim, can you?
She was the victim right there.
The
You already
Needed a
beat
victim,
her up.
And that's what my sister was.
See? You're starting to get it.
Man, I was with you.
What the hell is wrong with you? Please make it stop!
I know it isn't easy, but I thought you got it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You
I
could
got
have
that
saved
you
my
just
sister!
I had to see it through to the end to
watch
get
my
the whole
sister
story.
get raped
How
and
else was I supposed to accurately judge the guy?
abused.
For all I knew, he was actually a killer.
That's your argument? What kind of a monster?
Back the hell off! If I'd have stopped him that time, you would have done it again anyway. You don't have any idea how many other women
Just
the sick
kill him
freak
right
was
there,
already
then.
stalking.
You will pay for this.
How would you like to exact that payment?
Isn't that enough?
I can't pass judgment. I need more information.
I want to kill him.
Very well. That can be arranged.
He's dead. And you already did
Come
that.
back
Look.
here! Stop! What are you planning?
Words alone will not suffice in this case. I must observe actions as well. I have to see it through to the end to judge
Okay,
actions.
guessing he can't judge Shimada yet.
Don't do this.
One can still
Torture.
inflict excruciating pain upon them.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, stop! Don't do it. How can you call this judgment? Don't you see that you're just doing the same thing as him?
How so?
Everyone has to live with the sins they've committed. Everyone bears some hatred. You just inflame it. How's that accurate judgment?
That's
I just
what
wish I
I've
could
been
understand
saying
why you're doing this.
since the
Because it's my
beginning.
job. I must draw out the darkness that lurks in his
Everyone
What do you
has
know about
darkness.
darkness?
I'm
You've
with you,
never
girl.
been part of the living world. You've never lost anyone. You know nothing about grief.
Actually, I believe I do understand.
And it's not just grief either. There are as many emotions as there are people. The fragility of someone who lets their anger rule them. The strength of someone who can overcome fear in the name of love. Be honest. Those aren't things you can ever hope to comprehend. So tell me then, how can you pass judgment on them?
But
Girl has a point.
I am.
I mean, really, what is it you do? Bring out the worst in people, then sit back saying, "Ah, yes, indeed." An impassive observer?
Finally, someone who's making
Isn't what I
sense.
Once in a while, you send them off with a hug. And then you pretend like you care. You're just putting on an act.
But technically, he
This whole thing
has
is
human
just a
emotions,
straight-up
right?
mess. Whatever you want to call it, this isn't judgment!
Did she put in him?
Now shut up!
Wait, don't!
Just do it, kid. Like I've said, sometimes sacrifices have to be made. That's the way it is. A hard lesson to learn.
Don't be
that I'm
like him,
trying to
kid.
teach you.
Shut up! That's enough!
Please calm down. You are being judged here, but heaven and hell are a lie. The truth is, there's reincarnation or the void. If you're reincarnated, you may be able to see your
Telling him
sister
everything.
again in some other form. That man is watching what you do. He's the one who ultimately decides what happens.
Please, that's just wishful thinking. If you can't protect somebody, then hey, all you can do is kill the other guy. The world's a cruel, screwed up place, and we have to accept it. You can't change that. Nobody can.
Come on,
the
someone
only
shut
thing
him
you
up.
can do is fight back!
I don't blame him.
You see, Sai? I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm gonna protect you.
People aren't as complex as you seem to think they are. They're really pretty simple. They get sad and angry over simple things. Can you understand that? People are simple creatures. The littlest things send them spinning, and they live never knowing when they're going to fall. That's what being human is!
They both got sent to the void. So guys, that's Death Parade episode 9. Damn. I didn't see that coming. There's actually 2 twists that I didn't see coming. Damn. So we knew that Shimada and Tatsumi got revenge, and I was all for it, especially, you know, considering what happened to Tatsumi's wife and what happened to Shimada's, you know, sister. But the more they played the game, the more they started to get their memories, and then we saw, you know, Shimada getting revenge and killing the guy who killed his wife. But then he let this kind of evil smile, which I thought, you know, it was just at the moment, you know, he felt good for getting revenge, but obviously there was more to it. And then with Shimada, his sister said that I want both of them dead. There was one that, you know, obviously attacked her, and then there was someone in the background just watching, which she assumed was, you know, the guy's friend. So Shimada, he went to the person who attacked his sister's house or apartment, and, you know, attacked him, but in the process he got stabbed as well, which, you know, led to his death. But before that, Tatsumi, he showed up at the apartment, and Shimada panicked and thought it was the guy who watched his friend, and I was like, no, man. And he killed him. And once Tatsumi realized, he was actually okay with it. I was like, okay, that's big of him, and I was like, send both of them. I mean, don't send any of them to the void. I don't think they deserve it. But he realized, well, he didn't realize it, did he? No, Tatsumi is actually the one who said it, that he was there when his sister got attacked, and he was the one who was watching, which was like, which made no fucking sense whatsoever. Like, and a lot of people are gonna say, like, does being a vigilante and killing killers or killing criminals, does that make sense? And I'll be like, certain criminals, yes. Not everyone has to agree with me, but that's what I believe. So, like, I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. He's like, I needed to have a victim so I can then, you know, judge him. But it's not like he was just talking to her. It's not like he was, I don't know, like, he already attacked her. She was obviously being abused. You saw everything. That's all the fucking evidence that you needed. He's like, if I stopped him, there's no one around. It wasn't like in some place that you couldn't have killed him. You could have shot that motherfucker right in the head and ended everything. You'd still be alive, and Shimada would still be alive. Or maybe not, but still. And then he just kept on talking and talking and talking, but I loved the fact that, you know, the girl with the black hair, she said everything that I've been saying, like, all you're doing is, you're not really judging them because you can't really relate to them, and then you're just putting them in extremely difficult situations that even some of the best of us might do something that we didn't think that it was possible. So I just don't get that part. Like, something happens with my sister, like, you better believe I'm getting revenge for that shit. And then if you put me in a tight Spot, I like to say that I wouldn't do something bad, but who knows? You're human. So, but that really got to Deckham, which I like. And then that whole ending, that was powerful, like with her trying to hold him back and he himself trying to hold himself back, but that guy just, I mean, and I hope both of them didn't really get sent to the void, but why would they only show one door? So looks like that's what happened. Regarding Deckham, doesn't he have human emotions? It's been a while, but I can remember her, the short girl, Nana or Nona. Didn't she give him emotions because she wanted to see how, you know, it'll affect his judgment? Maybe he just hasn't realized it yet and he's not quite there. I don't know. But it's definitely going to be interesting going forward to see like how this affects Deckham's judgment and his whole process, and what's going to happen with the black hair girl. Is there going to be some sort of like punishment for her interfering, or I don't know. So yeah, hell of an episode. So yeah guys, if you want to check out the next episode right now, you can on patreon.com. The link is in the description. But as always, if you have any comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.